Welcome to the Heart of Success, where we redefine success with Larisa Vakulina, a multi-awarded entrepreneur, healer, and mentor. Feeling unfulfilled despite your achievements? Larisa knows your journey. Each week, she shares powerful insights to help you blend professional success with personal fulfillment. Through her unique blend of business strategies and spiritual principles, you'll discover your true self and build a heart-aligned life. Ready to transform your life? Tune in and let's get to the heart of success.
Hello everyone, you are on the Heart of Success show and I'm your host Larisa Vakulina. Today I decided to take you out in the nature and show you around a little bit and also just discuss this very interesting topic that I was thinking a lot of time about. Just to summarize or discuss about our uniqueness. We are all so unique. Each of us, 8 billion people, and each has its own unique expression of the consciousness. Whatever level of consciousness this person at, that's what he or she is expressing. In our society, for some reason, we are put into the different categories. I would say, like, I don't know how many of them, and we kind of grouped up in some sort of similar expression, I would say, or similar group of criteria that it seems like people doing similar or thinking similar. And of course, all the informational field is designed to attract people to think and do a certain way. But I was just thinking, like, how could we all be the same? If we come here to express our uniqueness, we come here to learn conscious awareness about the self and to realize and know the self better. And if we have all that unique expression, body expression, our feelings expression, our creative impulse different. So we all one in a sense that we are here on this planet sharing the space and resources and things, but we not here to do the same things. We're not here to compete. Well, that's what I wanted to talk about, because it seems like we learning external knowledge and then we competing on the same sort of idea. And that, to me, is really big separation, not only within ourselves, but also separation from the life-supporting faculties that we all have in form of relationships, in the form of our environment and the electromagnetic field, and all this common denominator of the space that we are sharing. So the comparing ourselves with others and competing on some sort of knowledge that we're receiving from school or universities, from our professional studies and things like that, it makes no sense, because it creates a very great separation. It creates a emotional reaction. It creates a conflict. How can we compete in the same industry? We better to support each other, because we all have separate expression of our consciousness, of our understanding of who we are in this world. So I was just contemplating on this, and I look back at my previous business life, where I was very successful in the industry of exporting, in the industry of logistics and international business. But it's like competing in commodities. Yes, I understand. It could be very similar range of tasks and standard procedures for shipment and documentation. But at the same time, if we're not expressing our own talents and our own skills, or personal skills, the skills that are within us, the skills and the naturally given abilities and faculties that are actually given to us, we kind of just spending so much time on creating something different, but it is still not our own creative force. So to me, when I was in that business, it was such a waste of energy. It was so hard. It was so hard to push and pull against the other traders, or push and pull against the natural flow and the creative impulse that we all have, and I had, but I pushed it against it through to be competitive and to be comparable to other businesses. And that's what really made me burn out, and that made me get sick, because it was not my life. It was not what I needed to be expressing in a true sense of it. And when we're not expressing who we really are, our inner genius, our inner talents, and we keep surviving by competing and comparing, well then, of course, we collapsing. Well, I learned a big, hard lesson from this experience. And I'm not saying I wish it would not exist in my life, but it took me where I am now. And I'm now in my sanctuary here, up Willunga Hill in South Australia. And I have 89 acres of land. And I created a sanctuary for successful people to come here, relax, heal, and also understand how we need to learn to express our own internal talents, how we need to stop comparing and competing, how we can connect to that very powerful place within ourselves that can allow you to do anything within your unique expression of consciousness. Everything then will help. Nothing will stay in your way if you connect to that power within and your heart is on fire. So that's how I created this place. I created this place 12 years ago. It was very scary when I purchased it, but I just knew within. I knew it is something that is my own expression, mine, nobody else. And this is place where we do our family bonfire. I maybe would like to, and so I just want you to feel within yourself when you in your industry meet someone who is more successful than you. How do you feel? Where your body is showing you the sign of resentment, conflict, jealousy, all sorts of things, or maybe your mind is saying, "Oh no, I'm fine. Everything is fine. I'm going my own way." But I just want you to really deeply go within your body and see if it actually reacts on somebody's success, on somebody's achievements, and feel how when we compete, it's a different energy output from us, as opposed to when we actually allow our internal talents and that creative impulse to flow freely, and everything supports us. So it's a different, the intentions there is different. And I know that because I also completed and finalized my studies in business schools. Business School of Adelaide, I did MBA, I went to Harvard Business School, I did course there. And all these institutions are teaching us strategies to compete. That's just, it is so harmful and life destroying, because it is an energy of separation and it is an energy of conflict. So I just invite you to have a really deep thought about it, like thinking about it, and feel within yourself. Remember, sometimes you just feel so good. Everything is flowing. All your days are amazing. Everything that you plan is coming up very quickly. Your tasks are easy and they just come almost by themselves. They compete in itself in the best way. But most of the time, there's days that you keep pushing. You just keep pushing, and it almost feels like you're pushing through some kind of barrier. And that's how I feel like. That's how my previous business was when I was very successful in the international business. And every day seemed like was a fight, a battle. So right now I'm in business where everything flows in and out. So there's a healthy exchange of my unique expression and sharing with people and supporting women in their challenging moments in health issues and just generally in their lives. I'm helping to bridge the gap between professional achievements and personal happiness for these women because I went through it myself. I was living this. I was living this competing, comparing style of life. Yes, there was financial benefits in it, but at what cost? So right now, I'm no less financially well, but I'm also very happy. I'm peaceful, I'm balanced, and I do what I love to do. This is the difference. And I'm not comparing myself with anyone else because I'm only one and unique for me, and you are all unique for you. Find your uniqueness, find and connect to this internal power of creativity that you are given. We all are given these faculties, these abilities, but you only need to stop comparing, stop competing, and go internally inside of yourself and do your inner work. And if you need help, please reach out. I can help you greatly and take you through the journey of connecting to yourself. And if your success are one-sided, then of course it's a sign to look at your life with a bit more attention, because it's absolutely possible to live your absolute happy, joyful, fulfilled life. If I can do it, you can too. Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning in to The Heart of Success. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Let's spread the word and help more people find true fulfillment. For more tips and resources, join Larisa's newsletter at larisavakulina.com. Stay connected, stay inspired, and remember, your success starts from the heart.